Hey, good morning everyone. So Sunday, on my way to work, nice and early, need to pick up those hours, pick up extra shifts. As President Isaias Afwerki of Eritrea said, I have a lot of respect for President Isaias. He's a great man. I look forward to meeting him in May. I've never physically met him, I've almost met him. I think the closest I ever got to him, I was actually 2 meters away from him once, believe it or not. But I was just too many people around, couldn't get a chance to talk to him. And at the time I was young, so it was 6 years ago. It was in 2016, and obviously now that I've achieved a lot more in life, obviously he would love to meet me. Meeting me would be a very great opportunity for him, and it would be a very great opportunity for everyone that's there. They all get to meet me, they all get to have their picture taken with me. But listen, I have a lot of respect for the president, so taking his advice, going to work on a Sunday, getting extra hours. Something I wanted to talk about, my views on British boxing. I don't know, can you call it journalism or whatever word you want to call it? I'll give you my objective views. I'm going to try and name as few names as possible, because the thing with naming names, it gets personal, and I'm in a good mood today. I don't want to take any personal shots at anyone. I'll just give you my objective, honest opinion of people. If I have to name names, I will, but I'll try not to. Oh, just gotta watch out for this car. Oh, almost hit me. Had to get out of the way. Alright, so in terms of what I think of boxing interviews, the first interview I ever did was July 2010. I interviewed Tyson Fury at the John McDermott rematch at the press conference. So a lot of people don't seem to know I've done interviews in the past. So July 2010 to about, when did I stop doing it? I'd say about April 2013. That's when I sort of just walked away from boxing for a few years. I've interviewed a lot of people before. Tyson Fury, David Haye, Eddie Hearn, Joe Frazier. I've almost interviewed Mike Tyson. I didn't interview him, but I almost did. But I've been around it for a while. And when I look at the way boxing's gone, I feel it's gone on a decline these days, because a lot of the questions people ask are very soft sort of questions, where it's not about trying to find out the truth. It's not about trying to make the sport a better sport. It's not about getting fighters to fight. It's not about just telling us the reality of boxing, but the mentality is people just want to get as many views as they can. And that's the problem, because you're not asking them real questions, and you're letting a lot of these fighters get away with the nonsense that they do. You're not telling them. What's easy example? Fury Usyk's a good example. That fight's gonna last to collapse. Just get them in the same room or something. Get them in the same room for 4 or 5 hours. Just get it sorted out. But Tyson clearly didn't want to fight him, so. I say that, but even if you got them in the same room, Tyson will still squirm his way out of it. There is that fighters not wanting to fight their mandatories. A lot of the fights promoters are putting on, they're not good fights, and they'll tell you it is, but if you know your boxing, you've been around boxing for a while, but a lot of them, they're not good fights, no matter what the promoter says. For me, I don't really care how many followers a person has or how many views he gets in an interview. I can judge what a good fight is. I've been watching boxing for long enough. Tyson Fury versus Usyk is the most important fight that could have been made in boxing right now. Undisputed, the winner becomes undisputed heavyweight champion, and there's so many other fights I could name. Maybe topic for another video. But that's just the issue. A lot of these people, and I am going to name 1 or 2 names. I can't stand Gareth A. Davies. I don't like him. And these people they don't tell you the truth. Boxing's become a joke sport, and if you was to spend the time I've spent around boxing, you'd understand why I'm becoming disillusioned, and I don't really want to go to press conferences. I don't really want to be around these people. The only reason I started doing videos again, I came back in May 2019. I started doing videos during the whole COVID era. I'm just trying to get fights. I'm trying to get on the YouTuber, the Misfits. That's all I want. I don't want to become an interviewer. The sort of people I want to interview are political people, politicians, but not boxers. But I've said enough. I'll talk another time.